y'all done come by to see old Sojourner. Well, I sure is glad to see y'all. Always good to see my children and grandchildren. Don't get out much no more. Used to travel this country, speaking, talking, telling my story. I'm near about 80 years old now. But I remember slavery just like it was yesterday. I was born in a place called Sojourner, New York. They call me Isabella. Last name Born Free. Call me Belle. I worked hard on that farm in New York. And one day I remembered just like it was yesterday. Our master Duma gave me the worst beating of my life. Thought I was gonna die. That day I learned how to pray. Learned how to pray. My mama used to always tell me, she'd say, Belle, whenever you think something gon' go bad, always pray. I done prayed my whole life. I was near about 30 years old, and they was talking about up north, they was going to set us free. Well, Master Dumont, he decided he gonna change his mind about setting us free. Well, I was ready to be a free woman. I just had me a little daughter. I didn't want her to grow up being no slave. So when Master say I got to work another year, I decided to leave. I didn't run. I walked away. Walked and walked with my daughter strapped to me in my arms and kept on walking to freedom. I felt the Lord was calling me. I've been free some time, and I prayed and prayed, and one day I heard the Lord say to me, I wasn't going to be Isabella no more. I had to journey across the whole country. And I was to tell the truth about slavery. That's when I took the name Sojourner Truth. Round about 1837. I remember like it was yesterday, 'cause I felt it in my soul. God said to me, tell the people the truth. So I went across this nation. And one day I went to see President Lincoln after he done freed the slaves. I say, you got to give us that land out there in the West so we can make our own homes, learn how to live and take care of ourselves. Because that slavery ain't gonna never die out. It got to be learned out. Y'all don't know how blessed y'all is to be born during freedom time. You know, there was a time they didn't want to let colored people vote and didn't allow no women to vote. I went to that convention they had in Ohio where the women was fighting for suffrage, right to vote. And the white women say it's time for us to have rights. Y'all giving colored men right to vote before the white woman. But ain't nobody said nothing about the colored woman. So I stood up and I said, look at me. Look at my arms. I have plowed and planted and gathered in the barns, and no man could head me. I bore the lash just as well. Could eat as much as any man when I could get it. And ain't I a woman? I born 13 children, seen them most all sold into slavery. But when I cried out with a mother's grief, none but Jesus heard me. And ain't I a woman? Us colored women, we's gonna take this world and turn it right side up again. 'Cause we got strength and we is powerful. 'Cause we walking with God. And don't y'all forget, old Sojourner told you so.